Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about money and figuring the value of coins and bills. So let's start out by looking at some of our coins here. We have the quarter in the top left of our screen here. A quarter is worth 25 cents. We can see that we have George Washington's profile, and then we also have an eagle over here on the flip side. A quarter is a quarter of a dollar, right? Because it takes 4 quarters to make $1. And I'm sure that you also know that quarters can vary in design, especially when we think about all of the new state designed quarters. There might be a few others, there's the ones I can think of right now. But this is typically what we're going to be looking at when we see a quarter. If we look at the bottom left-hand corner of our screen, we can see a dime. The value of a dime is 10 cents. Okay, we have Franklin Delano Roosevelt on our dime. And if we look here, we can see that we have a flaming torch on the other side of the dime. Okay, moving on to the nickel. We have a nickel in the top right of our screen. Okay, that is Thomas Jefferson there. And then we have Monticello, right? That is his home. A nickel is 5 cents, and we can see that all three of these coins are silver in color. Nickels can also vary in design. Sometimes Thomas Jefferson's face is more zoomed in, and I think they have a different backside as well. I can't think of what that design might be right now, but typically, like I said before, this is the design we will see. And then at the bottom, right underneath the nickel on the bottom right is a penny, and we have Abraham Lincoln on the penny, and then we also have the Lincoln Memorial here. So that is what we would see on a penny, and a penny is worth 1 cent. Okay, let's go to our next slide. Okay, when we're counting coins, it's always good to start out with the largest coin value, okay? So if we have quarters, we're going to start with the quarters, and then we're going to work our way down to the smallest value coin, okay? What I think is sometimes really helpful for students when they are counting coins, especially when we're talking about quarters, dimes, and nickels, because those are multiples of 5, right? A quarter is worth 25 cents, so we could count by 5s 5 times to get to 25. So you would just make 5 little tick marks on the edge of your quarter here, and then count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We can also do that with a dime because we know that 5 plus 5 makes 10, which is the value of a dime. So we would just have 2 tick marks, and we would count 5, 10, and then we would only need 1 tick mark for a nickel because it is only 5 cents. Okay. Moving on to our bills. So here is a poster of all of the different bills that we typically see in the US. We have our dollar bill, the front and back side, our $5 bill, front and back, $10 bill, $20 bill, 50, and 100. Okay, so usually these ones up here on top, the 1s, 5s, and 10s are what we're going to be counting in 3rd grade, along with our coins. But just look closely at those and the different designs on each of them and the different people, the faces on each. Okay. All right, we're going to skip over this slide and look at that next week. And then here are your assignments for today. These are in the Friday Math Science folder. You have 3 word problems here, and then you have 2 money problems, okay? So you can work through those today for your assignment. Okay, so here's what I would like for you to do today. I want you to look at this set of coins, and I want you to write down how many there are of each using the chart over here on the right-hand side, okay? You're going to start with the largest coin value, and you're going to add on. So if we look closely, we have a quarter, a dime, a penny, and another dime, okay? So you need to use this chart and write down the value you have for each, and then find